Get ready, ladies and gentlemen, for talking trash. Yeah, listen to how regular men talk about sports. Football, baseball, basketball, hockey, boxing, MMA. We're gonna cover it all. So get ready, cause we're about to talk some trash. Yo, what's good? It's your man DU. Another Sunday talking trash. Came on a little later than usual. But look, every Sunday, 12:30, it's your man DU talking trash. You know what it is. But yo, happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to each and every father out there today. And enjoy your Father's Day. Please enjoy your Father's Day. Have fun. I definitely, again, you see this Pulsar hat? You get a talking trash water bottle. You can purchase it, all our merchandise, at Pulsar-Entertainment LLC.mybigcommerce.com. Again, you can purchase our merchandise at Pulsar-Entertainment LLC.mybigcommerce.com. And again, how's everybody's doing on this Father's Day? Let's talk. Know what we got to talk about. Let's talk about the NBA Finals. Right? Was it the best NBA Finals ever? For those that won a couple of dollars, it might have been. It wasn't the best. Not the best I've ever seen. But it was definitely entertaining. And I have to say this. Even though, as a Knicks fan, it's blasphemous to root. I'm going to say a Knicks fan, a New York fan, it's blasphemous to root for anything Boston. I had to say, out of all the teams that was in the NBA playoffs, I enjoyed the Boston Celtics the most. Now, mind you, I wasn't rooting for the Boston Celtics in the finals, but I enjoyed the way the Boston Celtics played. Because at the start of the season, there wasn't any team or anybody that thought that the Boston Celtics would be in the NBA Finals. Did we see them in the playoffs? Yes, we saw them in the playoffs. But did we see the Boston Celtics being in the NBA Finals? Nah. The odds was against them. Yeah, they got Jason Tatum. But Jason Tatum is a young player. What has he done? Yeah, they got Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown is a young player. What has he done? And then, on top of it, they had a first-year head coach. He's been an assistant under Popovich, Udoka, for the longest. But he's never been a head coach. So that was against them. And when they started out the season losing. First game of the season was a barn burner, and it was against the Knicks, and they lost. And then as the season progressed, they kept losing. I don't think their season really turned around until after the All-Star break. And once this season turned around, man did it. And when they got in the playoffs, the Boston Celtics, I love their toughness. I love their grittiness. I love the way they kept fighting, you know? But at the end of the day, if I had a team outside of New York that I definitely root for, because I'm just a fan of the Splash Brothers. I'm a fan of Klay Thompson. I'm a fan of Steph Curry. It's the Golden State Warriors. The Golden State Warriors showed in these NBA Finals what championship pedigree is. Look, Jordan Poole during the season became an honorary Splash Brother. You know, the kid Kuminga played well. Gary Payton Jr., he played well during the season. But Gary Payton Jr. showed you what he was worth when the finals came. Jordan Poole showed you his growth when the NBA Finals came. And Steph Curry, the chef, was destined to become an NBA MVP finally. You could see the way he played. You could see in his mannerisms that he wanted that NBA MVP. He wanted to shut everybody up and be like, yo, I'm that dude. I'm that dude. I remember Curry playing in, like previous finals and getting cracked by Kyrie Irving, or not performing to the standard that he set for himself in a regular season. Steph was never that guy that you said, oh, yo, he's definitely the NBA MVP, the finals MVP. Iguodala won it 1 year. I don't care what anybody say, Iguodala deserved it. And Kevin Durant. But Wiggins, Andrew Wiggins, the overall #1 draft pick by the Cleveland Cavaliers, who traded him to Minnesota, was giving Steph a run for his money. Andrew Wiggins stepped up big time. If Steph didn't average 30 plus points in the NBA Finals, Andrew Wiggins would have been the NBA Finals MVP without question. But salute to Steve Kerr and his staff, to Klay Thompson, who fought back from multiple major injuries. Andrew Wiggins, who people counted out numerous times. Steph Curry, Draymond Green, who I personally thought was trash the whole series up until that last game. Draymond Green saved his best for last. Draymond Green was phenomenal in Game 6 of the NBA Finals. Draymond Green was not going to let the Golden State Warriors go back home for a Game 7. And I thought it was going to Game 7. But Draymond Green was not having that. Neither was Steph. But you could see Draymond Green placed his will and force on that whole Golden State Warriors team. And he let Boston know, yo, we're not leaving here without that chip. But the true superstar showed who he was. And that true superstar is Steph Curry. Now, when we talk about superstars, as sports fans, people in the media, we're quick. I mean, super quick to put a superstar tag on a player. Right? Super quick to put a superstar tag on a player. And I'm like, yo, there's levels to everything. Think about it. There's levels to everything, no matter what you do. And for me, I have this concept just from being involved in music for so long. You know? Like you may have your first tier type rapper, your second tier type rapper, and then the top tier, the third tier, the top tier, and that top tier is reserved for somebody like Jay-Z, right? Jay-Z, Eminem, like those top tier rappers, right? And I believe the same thing applies for athletes. Because now when you talk football, how many superstars are currently playing the game of football? Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, my man from the Kansas City Chiefs, Mahomes, Aaron Donald. There's but so many superstars. And when you talk superstar, to me, you talk about an individual that transcends the sport. An individual that the normal fan or someone who's not a fan is going to know. So, in the Talking Trash group chat on Facebook, and yeah, you can join our group on Facebook, Talking Trash, right? I put up the topic that there's only 3 superstars in the NBA after watching the NBA Finals. 1 is LeBron James. 2, Kevin Durant. 3, Steph Curry. You say those 3 names. There's not a player, a person, young, old, that don't know those 3 names. I had people say to me, hey, if this player has a commercial, he's a superstar. No, he's not. Julius Randle has a commercial. He's not a superstar. Zach LaVine has a commercial. He's not a superstar. Johnny Davis, who played for Wisconsin. He just got out of college, entered the NBA draft. He hasn't played a day in the NBA. He has a popular Taco Bell commercial. That does not make him a superstar. The three players that I named that are superstars have great, well-defined basketball games, multiple championships, multiple, 2 or more. They're household names. Whereas someone who doesn't watch the game of basketball they probably watch stories, or they probably only watch Love and Hip Hop, know who those three individuals are. And someone brought up to me, hey, I miss Giannis. Right? I might have missed Giannis. Giannis might be a superstar. But I know it's fact that those three people that I named currently playing in the NBA, Steph, Durant, LeBron James, are NBA superstars. Because again, when I look at it, I look at levels. You have all stars. Julius Randle is an all-star. He has a commercial. Trae Young is an all-star. I'm sorry. Let me not even include Trae Young. Zach LaVine is an all-star. LaMelo Ball is an all-star. And he has a commercial. And then I think you have stars. That's the next tier. Like when I talk Joel Embiid, when I talk about the Joker, when I talk Trae Young, great players, multiple all-star appearances, but not a championship ring to their name. Damian Lillard is a star. He's not a superstar. He doesn't transcend the sport. Has he done well with that Portland Trailblazer team? Yes. But there's different levels. This whole superstar tag gets thrown around too easily. The media and fans are attaching and throwing around this superstar tag like someone just asking to pass the butter. Could you pass me the butter, please? Could you pass me the superstar, please? Could you pass me the jelly, please? Oh, yes. He's a superstar. The media and fans put that tag on Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum had the worst NBA Finals in history. Will he be a superstar? Will he become a superstar one day? Maybe. But there's still time to go. That's why, look, if Steph Curry got injured or decided to retire today, you couldn't take his superstar tag away from him. If LeBron James got injured or retired today, you couldn't take his superstar tag away from him. He would always be a superstar. If Kevin Durant retired today, stop playing basketball, you couldn't take his superstar tag away from him. But if Joel Embiid, the Joker, Jason Tatum retired, stop playing basketball today, you could take their superstar tag away from them. You can take that tag away from them. Right? Look, I'm going to tell you who was a superstar. Who was a superstar, then got hurt, and that tag, that superstar tag, got immediately erased from them. Grant Hill. Grant Hill, from the beginning, came out like a lion. Came out like a gangbuster. And guess what? Grant Hill got hurt. Wind up not being the player we thought he was going to be. And not because he didn't have the talent. It was because of injuries. Right? It was because, without question, 100% because of injuries. But when we talk about Grant Hill, we talk about what could have been. We don't say Grant Hill was a superstar or is a superstar or left the game a superstar. Shaq was a superstar. We're talking about people with multiple championships. And again, I could be wrong about Giannis, but Giannis only has one chip. One chip. Let his story play out. Don't tell me Ja Morant is a superstar. He only got 3 years in the NBA. When I worked for the sanitation department, before I retired, we used to have a popular line for all the rookies or guys without time. That line was, "Yo, my boots got more time than you, son." So when you bring up some of these, when you bring up Luka Doncic, Ja Morant as superstars, Trae Young, you can't. Their story is just getting played out. It's some basketballs that got more time in the gym than them. So I'm sticking to my 3 superstars. Sticking to my 3 superstars: LeBron, Steph Curry and Kevin Durant. Look, this your man DU. Enjoy your Father's Day. Have fun. Do what you want to do. Eat all the barbecue you can eat. If you feel like mowing the grass, dads, do that. But if you don't feel like doing nothing, do that as well. It's your man DU. This is Talking Trash. Happy Father's Day. Enjoy yourself. I'm out.